Hello and welcome to another update video about HBAR. On the HBAR chart, we see that price is now hovering just above our support level. In the previous videos and over the last couple of weeks, I would say we expected price to come down lower to 4.76 cents, which was here our Fibonacci extension level that we were going to watch, and price has come down to 4.77 cents. So it's basically reached the target. It's now consolidating above that level. It's just hovering above that level. HBAR had a lot of catching up work to do because it did rally between June and August quite substantially, whereas some other coins topped already in July. So it rallied more than some other coins. I don't know if there was any kind of news event or fundamental factor behind it that temporarily made people get a little bit more excited. So it's all related to sentiment eventually anyway. And however, yeah, it turned around. So these news events or whatever it might have been, they did not, they typically don't lead to a significant or substantial trend change. So what happens in reality then, HBAR has been moving sideways since January. So it's just in a sideways range here. I'm watching if this is turning into some kind of a triangle. Okay, so it could be a triangle, a huge triangle. That's what the labeling is for: A wave, B wave, C wave. I will also take out the subwaves of the C wave. We don't need them anymore. But the idea was that maybe here in this D wave, yeah, which is not the last wave of the triangle, the E wave will be the last one. But basically, we're getting towards the end of this triangle. It seems a little bit short in duration from a time point of view, but it is a nice three-wave move that's coming down here. And it reached target. So, you know, we need to be open to the idea that we could get at some point here a bit of a bounce to the upside again. I would first of all view this just as a corrective rally, because this move up looks corrective and the move down as well. So there's currently no indication where it really wants to go, therefore keeping expectations low. And if it really is a triangle, which would actually fit quite nicely from the Elliott Wave count, then this should really give us the E wave, which would also most likely be an ABC structure or WXY ABC. An E wave can also be a triangle itself, which would be really boring, but this is rare. This is rare. I normally would track the ABC structure first. Now, key is to understand that probably we haven't bottomed yet. It doesn't look like it. It's just important to understand the relevant levels to watch. So we did highlight that, okay, you know, price was moving in an ascending wedge. Price broke down. That was the expectation, to move down in the C wave eventually off the D wave. By the way, I will take the wedge pattern out now. We don't need that anymore. But most importantly, we had a resistance area here between 7 cents and 8.1. That's what caused the price to react. And it's now coming down in this ABC structure. And we used the Fibonacci extension tool to measure the target by taking the length of the A wave, and we went to the high of the B wave. Yeah? And here, the 1-to-1 ratio was the first target. There are a few other targets to watch that we defined in last videos. So we have, if price cannot bottom here, no problem, it can go lower. But this is certainly an area now where we start to watch for a potential bottoming structure to form. At the moment, I can't see one. First indication that a turnaround might start is a break above that descending trend line. So it's not super reliable, but it's a trend line that has guided price quite nicely down to our target. So if we get a break above this trend line, it could spark here an A wave off the E wave. Basically, that could be impulsive. An A wave can be an impulse. Now, other support areas or targets below 4.76 cents are 4.6 and then 4.3 cents. So should it drop lower, the C wave can certainly go a little lower if it needs to. And eventually, though, based on what I see at the moment, it seems likely that the price is going for another bear market low at the moment, at least from the information we have at the moment, especially because the last rally to the upside was just corrective. Okay, so it would take quite a lot to change that perspective. It's not a disaster. It might just mean that we are moving in this triangle for a little while, and then eventually it goes for another low, and that low should go below the December 22 low, so below 3.5 cents. Yeah, that's my update about HBAR. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.